Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Now the 76ers on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break. That was the one.
He knew what to do with it and when.
Jones checked in for Charlotte. Max Jones. 1:21 left in the first.
You know, the Sixers have really undergone a complete reversal in recent years from a team with a very old school traditional front office to a team that's now focused on the science and analytics of winning basketball. And quite honestly, guys, we're seeing more and more teams embrace the analytics side of things.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers, turning them over.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
First personal foul, 10 seconds.
The Hornets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
Smith with a screen on Walker. Cannon the pass to Robinson. The shot no good, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And Kevin, they would have had to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
Here's Sims. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
Chipped in with a couple of blocks, too, so just giving you a hint of his potential impact at the defensive end. The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
Hornets trail by 7. Walker dishes to Jones. The pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Left side, Jones. Smith with some nice D. And that does it for the first quarter. The end of the... Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Henry Sims out there with Robinson. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Sampson in at the 2 guard. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Pacers gave them a huge boost. He had 9 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Some changes for Charlotte. Jefferson's making some changes. Vonleh comes in for Jefferson, and Jones subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Roten kicks to Smith. Smith, left side. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Hornets, number 1.
Yeah, they've been on a defensive tear lately, allowing so few points, and I think it's the energy with which they play.
The first free throw is good. Walker's checked in for Brian Roberts. That one drops. He ties it up. Well, the Bobcats then, now Hornets, might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place, and they're full-time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Walker. Zeller with the double team. Six on the shot clock. Here's Roten. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And for the Hornets, that's huge, having a bit of a numerical guide as to who to target in free agency, because they aren't usually a big player in that respect.
And we know the Hornets definitely aren't as big a player in most free agent markets. That's pretty clear, small market team. They're usually at the bottom of the league in payroll. But they are making the most of what they spend now with their analysis, so trying to level the playing field a little bit.
Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. .50 seconds left in the first half. Kicks it to Roten. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Roten's got 8.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Jones drives in, and the powerful one-handed slam. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
And that one's good. 10 points for Roten.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Jones from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Sims has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Robinson passes to Roten. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. It's Charlotte, ending the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jason, I saw you briefly talking to Coach. What did he say was the objective from here on out?
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First off, shot selection. We're getting high percentage looks, and it's working very well for us, and I like it that we're being very efficient.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Really an extraordinary game for Jones. He has 17 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Henderson out there with Jones. And it's Jefferson in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Richardson. Charlotte shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Pass to Henderson. Jones, that's for 2. Drained for 2 points. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cut whenever his defender turns his head.
For the finish, and finished off by Kid Gilchrist.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
There's the screen. Here's Roten. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And Henderson most comfortable, it seems, Steve, shooting from the corners.
Yeah, like most players, Kevin, that's the easier shot, 22 feet instead of 23.9. He shot a good percentage from there. Not really a long-range shooter per se, which is why you didn't see him, shoot effectively from the top of the circle or on the wings.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, as you know, great post scoring is a bit of a lost art in the NBA. Throwback player. He said, you know what gets me going? When I spin to the baseline real quick, get you off your feet, go under you, and throw it up fast. That's better than any windmill or 360 dunk I could ever do. Kevin?
Oh, well, loves to operate down low. Thank you, Doris.
Boy, and I love Jefferson's great footwork on the low box. I mean, he's always keeping defenders off balance. Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Jones against Richardson. Inside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
And now here is our rookie watch. Since the All-Star break, these have been the best three-point shooters of the NBA's freshman crop. Well, you look at Jones, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
As with those other guys, his shot has been pure since the All-Star break. But he's also worked on making his release a little quicker as the year's gone on.
And, Steve, you know better than anyone how important it is in the NBA to have a quick trigger, especially when you're kind of anchored to the ground as you were as a shooter.
And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Sims, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clock is at 3. Here's Sampson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Philadelphia, since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. 8th in rebounds, 19th in blocks, and they're in the bottom third as far as fewest turnovers per game. They've got to really do a better job of having everybody concentrate on taking care of the ball.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
They get it back. Robinson, that's good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Jones up top. He's got 21, and the shot is good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Cannon, the pass to Sampson. The dish to Covington. Feeds it to Sims. Puts up the baby hook. That drops. Sims has got his first points in this one.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Zeller setting the pick for Jones. Inside. Stolen by Robinson. Cannon, the pass to Sampson. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets leading by 6. There's a good screen. Jones dishes to Zeller. And there's the rejection. 1:41 left to play in the third. Here's Cannon.
Let's check out some numbers here on Robert Covington. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. He's getting around 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with him, it's all about demolition on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with 100% effort at all times.
And we can certainly see how that's paid off over their recent games. Excellent numbers on the boards.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Biombo is checked in for Jefferson. Bonley comes in for Cody Zeller. And Walker subbed in for Gerald Henderson. 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Smith kicks to Canaan. There's a good screen. Here's Sampson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers trail by 7. Smith with it. He's picked up by Walker. Smith drives in, and it's in off the backboard.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Here's Walker. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Jones for 3. The shot is off. Here's Canaan. With 2 seconds left, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
You know, there's been some improvement.
Good job at the line.
Here's Walker. No good. That can... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. The 76ers trail by 3. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Richardson. Ish Smith is out there with Tony Roten. And then there's Henry Sims. And it's Sampson in at the 4-man position. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Tries again, but they recover it. The feed to Roberts. Dishes it to Jones. Doubled by Roten. Jones in the post, covered by Smith. Jones drives in. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's Roten. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Outside, Jones. Down low, passes it to Roberts. Expanding his range. Jones, no luck.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Baseline jumper, and the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Richardson.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Fires from the wing. The offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. Henderson comes in for Brian Roberts. Here's Roten. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Zeller setting the pick for Jones. Deflects the pass and stolen by Richardson. To take the lead, Roten shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And the 76ers lead by 1. And stolen by Roten. And here we go. Roten heading to the hoop. Throws down off the coast-to-coast try.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
And you just cannot afford to give up plays like that at this stage of a tight ball game, guys.
Jones, no luck.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his